Mount Yamnuska is one of the first mountains you see close up when driving from Calgary to Banff. At its base, we saw prairie crocuses, a harbinger of spring in the Rockies. We saw butterflies and birds as well, including this dark-eyed junco on the warmer south-facing slopes. The lush greens you're seeing here are not fresh. They are kinnikinick, also called bearberry, and remain green all year. It didn't take us long to find ourselves back in the snow. So much snow, we had to strap the spikes back onto our boots. Scrambling up through this crack is the first of several challenges, each one quite different. Past the crack, we leave the east side of the south face and enter Yamnuska's north face, still a winter wonderland even in April. Sometimes the rocky terrain or trails with dirt and loose rock are easier to manage under some snow, as long as there's been somebody ahead of you. From the highway, Mount Yamnuska looks like a solid mass of rock, but actually following the ridge, you quickly find out there are several large gaps you need to negotiate. Thankfully, the snow was only really deep in places. There's a famous ledge you have to cross, with a very steep drop-off, and the government has placed a chain along it to make it safer. I would say it's still a bit of a white-knuckle experience. Larry makes it look easy, however. And I did fine too. With care, this steep gully wasn't too hard either. By now, most of the elevation has been gained, the views are great, and it's just a lovely walk to the top. A victory wave means I've reached the summit, and Larry isn't far behind. To the east are the endless prairies, to the south, west, and north is all just rocky mountains. The wind was up, so we didn't stay long at the top, and we continued on our way, descending the west side of the north face to a col that will bring us back to the south face of Mount Yamnuska. It's important to stay at the top of the scree slopes below the mighty south face of Mount Yamnuska. The slopes below are going to give us a fun rundown, and Larry just can't wait. So here we are doing our final little walk on Yamnuska, Mount Yamnuska. There's Larry. There's the mountain up there that we were at. So, off you go. On Yamnuska, there are long troughs of scree filled with very fine rock, so your feet sink into them like snow. You can take huge steps, and Larry gets quite a speed going. I don't go quite so fast, but still really enjoy this section. It's much easier on the knees than crashing along a steep trail covered in rocks and dust. It's pretty exhilarating, and you get to lose a lot of elevation quickly with hardly any effort. I think my smile says it all. No better way to end a fine hike than the sight of prairie crocuses in bloom.